Hi, my name's Declan and I am the owner of Layco Properties, a small independent estate agency in Aylesbury in Buckinghamshire. In this series of videos, I'm going to take you through the highs and lows of running an estate agency business. I'll introduce you to all the guys and you can get to know them, and we'll take you through some of the challenges that we face as a small independent business. Okay, so first up, we've got Kevin. He's our sales director and is really not happy with me about being in these videos. Kev, say hello, introduce yourself, and just tell people a little bit about you and your experience.
Hello, everyone. So yeah, I'm Kevin. I'm sales director here. I've been in the industry about 17 years, always worked in sales. Joined up with Declan about 3.5 years ago, known him for about 15, 20 years. But yeah, have kind of learned and experienced all sides of the sales industry. Yeah, that's kind of my background. Worked for an independent for largely before I came here. So yeah, what else do you want to know?
Tell me one of your favourite things about the job and one of your least favourite things about the job.
Favourite things about the job are that although I'm sitting here right now, I haven't got to sit behind a desk 24/7. I get out and about, meet different people, different clients, different properties. Every day is completely different. One of the things I don't like.
We'll get to you soon, Jennifer.
Good. What don't I like about the industry? Having to deal with no, I can't say that. I don't know what I don't like. What do I dislike?
Well, look, you can't think of something you dislike, which is fine. So
I just can't say it on camera.
over the course of these videos, we'll find out what you really don't like about the industry.
That's fine. I'll phrase it.
One of which is being on camera, which unfortunately you're going to have to do a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But yeah, we're going to come back to Kevin because he will be giving us some insights into some of the kind of legalities around sales, some of the things people need to think about, the challenges, how he comes up with valuations, etc. So yeah, cheers, Kevin. Nice one.
No.
Okay, next up we have Tyler. Tyler joined us in November of 2025, been with us a couple of months now. Tyler, say hello and introduce yourself, let people know who you are.
Hello, I am Tyler. Joined Layco, like Deck said, in November. Been in the industry for over 10 years and love it. Enjoying being part of this team. It's a good group of people. Yeah, it's been a really good start.
And just same to you as I did with Kevin. Tell me one of your favourite things about working in a estate agency and one of your least favourite.
So, favourite things about working in a estate agency certainly would be sort of meeting new people, seeing new properties, and the variety of properties you go to. Sort of not every day is the same day. So yeah, I'd say that's probably the most enjoyable thing, and handing keys over to someone moving into their new home.
Love that. And what about your least favourite?
Least favourite things, it's very rare, but it does happen, is a sale falling through and having to have those conversations. It's not always the nicest part of the job. It's part of the job that needs to be done. But yeah, I would say that's probably definitely the least favourite thing.
I know my least favourite thing now is when Tyler leaves headed paper.
Tyler is the king of leaving headed paper in the printer, despite being told every day to not leave headed paper.
It's just because I'm constantly working.
He is constantly working. Yeah, he's constantly writing letters. And the people of Aylesbury that get letters through their door from this man here, you'll see him pounding up the street. I might even take the camera out to follow him pounding the street.
Yeah.
But then you'll guarantee we'll come back and someone, either Kevin or myself, will be rather annoyed that we've printed something in headed paper.
Yeah.
That's our little bugbear with Ty. Thank you, Tyler. We'll come back to you more in some future videos to talk about, again, same with Kev, kind of the legalities of selling, things sellers and buyers need to look out for, and some of the challenges and pitfalls that people fall into when dealing with estate agents.
Yeah, excellent.
Cheers. Okay, so we are going to just pan around to the final colleague at Layco, which is Jenny. Jenny has worked with me since 2017. Joined Layco in
2020. It was lockdown.
The day we went into lockdown. Yeah, well, it was a long time ago now. Jenny joined Layco on March 23rd, 2020.
Well done.
And it destroyed her property career because she decided that she loved working from home and hated coming into the office.
It was great.
Jenny, tell everyone who you are, what you do.
So I am Jenny. I am admin and compliance here at Layco. So I do all of the lettings compliance, make sure all the gas safeties, electrical safeties, everything like that is all up to date. I book in all of the inspections. I do rent increases, everything like that. Basically anything paper and things that Declan doesn't enjoy doing. That's what I do. Help the guys out with their AML checks for sales as well. And help out with their leaflet designs and stuff like that as well. So all the fun stuff for me, but things all the boys hate. So
and same with the other guys. Favourite thing about the industry? Slightly different for you because you're mainly lettings focused.
Yeah.
But one of your favourite things about working in the industry and one of your least favourite?
Favorite, I would say, is I like how. This is going to sound bizarre. I like how safe it is. So for lettings, when you're renting a property, if you're doing it through an agent, you know it's done properly. You know your house is done and kept to a certain standard. So you know your electrics are safe. You know your boiler is safe. You know all these things are done. So I think from a tenant's point of view, it's nice to know. And from a landlord's point of view, you know your house is up to a certain standard. So that's always really good. So I think that's really nice. And then my least favourite thing is probably how frequently it changes, because it's a lot to keep up with. But it's fun, it keeps you on your toes. So it's a bit of both.
And we got a lot of changes this year. Kind of one of the reasons I wanted to start doing these videos is because of some of the changes that the industry faces this year with the Renters' Rights Act that's just come into force. We'll touch on that in more videos, and Jenny, you and I will do some videos on that sort of thing and the challenges and getting ready for it. Yeah. 1st of May, woo!
Woo.
But yeah, Jenny has been with me for a long time. In terms of actual hours, probably not as much as these guys.
I did once upon a time, but
Jenny used to work full time, but she decided she didn't like it. Thank you, COVID. But yes, Jenny.
I did like it.
Kevin, Tyler, and myself. That's the team. You'll get to know us a bit more, but thank you very much.
Hello, Declan. You thought you were going to get away with being behind the camera? You're in front of it now. So tell us why you set Layco up and when.
Yeah, so I have been in the industry for, I think, about 18, 19 years, which makes me feel incredibly old. But I set Layco up in 2019, working out of my garage in my last house. Just started for myself. I'd worked for other agencies for all of my career, really. Had enough of facing redundancies, dealing with companies being sold, etc. I thought I'll give this a crack myself. So yeah, 2019, we started up, and I have not looked back. I've loved every second ever since. Started initially as lettings only, and then obviously Kev joined in 22. You obviously joined in 2020 to support me, and now Tyler as well. So we're growing steadily, slowly by slowly, and yeah, I love it.
What's your favourite thing about being a business owner?
Oh, do you know what? Actually, sometimes that's a tough one because it's quite a lonely place at times. But I'd say my favourite thing is building a team, building a family unit. And I feel like we kind of have that here. You guys will get to see kind of the real environment of what the office is like, the banter, the jokes, we all take the mick out of each other. And I love that. I kind of live for that. So that's probably my favourite thing, is building this family unit.
And is there anything in particular you found the most difficult since you started?
All of it. It was terrifying when I started. It's probably still terrifying now. I started this because I wanted to do things my way. And my way was very much about dealing with people, not kind of, being constrained to company policy and things like that I'd always had in the past. I wanted to be able to deal with people as I wanted to be dealt with. But that comes with a risk. You can't make everyone happy. There's tons of 5-star reviews. There's the odd 1-star review. And those 1-star reviews are generally about me as well. So that is one of the pitfalls. You can't take things personally. I wouldn't even say that's my least favourite thing about being a business owner. I don't know what the least favourite thing is. Probably just making sure everything is where it needs to be, doing what it needs to do. There's a lot of things to think about outside of the lettings and the sales and dealing with you guys. So yeah.
Nice. And what are you most looking forward to this year?
This year, do you know, this is a challenging year. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do these videos was actually because of the challenges the industry faces with the Renters' Rights Bill, which I know I touched on in your introduction. That's a big piece of legislation that should really bring lettings as a whole, streamline it, make it absolutely crystal clear for everyone that's in that industry what has to be done. And we've started work, you know, since it was still a white paper, we started work to get ourselves ready for that, and we're kind of in the final stages now of getting ready for May, which is when the first phase of regulations come out. But I wanted to kind of showcase that estate agency, letting agency isn't all glamour and lies. There's good people that work in this industry. I think, and I believe 100% that everyone in this office and in this team are the best people, work for the best interest of the people they deal with and care about the people they deal with. So I wanted to just showcase that really by doing these videos. So I'm really excited this year for doing these videos, showing people behind the scenes, the highs, the lows, there's going to be all sorts of kind of topics that are difficult to deal with, but they are reality, they happen. But also I think there's a real good opportunity for us as a business to grow even further than we have. We took on Tyler in November, which was a really exciting move for us. The sales team, the sales business has continued to grow. And yeah, I'm really excited and inspired for 2026.
Beautiful. Well, on that note, I'll let you carry on doing your thing.
Thank you, guys.